And we are back at Up North at 4. Today we are here with Perry Pokrand, who is the president of Feed Our Rural Kids. Thank you, Perry, for coming on and talking with us today.
Well, thanks for having me again.
Of course.
Yeah, Perry, it's been a while since, how did the stickers turn out in the bathrooms?
Well, we're still working on that. I had some meetings today with organizations. So we're talking about putting stickers for the Family Food Helpline, which you see that ad on TV 12, to let people know ahead of time that help is available, because you never know when it might be you.
And for people who don't know what FORK is, what is FORK?
Feed Our Rural Kids is an organization whose mission is to provide nutritional support to children from food insecure homes across Vilas and Oneida County. And we do that in a number of ways. Free food programs within the Pines, Phelps, and Three Lakes District, the Family Food Helpline, which covers both counties.
And you guys are having a really good fundraiser coming up. So the goal of this fundraiser, what is the goal of this fundraiser?
For people to show up
Yes.
would be the underlying goal. So just to clarify, the fundraiser is not Forks. The fundraiser is being run by Wildwood Campground and Wildwood Adventures in Eagle River for Fork, but we're involved in helping with the planning to make sure that the T's are crossed, I's are dotted, and that they understand what our needs are as an organization. But they've been great. As they came to us with this idea, I couldn't believe it. They even had the name, so it was pretty cool.
So the idea is paddling down a river with some friends, right?
Well, yeah, friends, family. Oddly, my family paddles that stretch. It's from Highway G. There's a boat landing on the river, and it goes down to the intersection, basically of 17 and 70 there. There's a boat landing there, and that's where the campground is. And we do that every Memorial Day. It's just what we do. And it's the first half of it is just really just a float. Every once in a while, you correct the direction you're going. And the other part is across the lake, and it's a beautiful paddle.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I did that. I did floating, and it was really fun down that river. So is it kind of like that, or do you have paddle board, like the actual boards that people will be sitting on?
So people can bring their own boat, or they can rent a kayak, whether that's a sit on top or that's sit in, or a canoe, or for one person or for two people, or a SUP, stand-up paddleboard. You can even do the course that way.
And what is the cost to participate?
Cost is $45, and that gets you, there's going to be some food when you get back. There'll be some music from Brett and Frisk when you get back, and then there's a cool dry bag. The event is sponsored or help underwritten by Triggs Food and Drugs, so we're very lucky to have Triggs on board. So it's Triggs Food and Drugs, or Triggs Fork on the River, you know.
And so all the proceeds for this fundraiser are going to Fork?
All proceeds go to Fork.
So I'm curious, you know, Fork, not that old of an organization, right? You guys are fairly recent. How are you progressing? How are you impacting the community?
Well, that's for other people to, I guess, judge when you're food insecure, that there's somebody there helping. Our programs that work within those school districts, I think they make a real difference. There's Fork Cares that provides help during vacation times. There's Fork Now, which provides emergency food. Then we have our Fork Pantries. There's 12 locations where we have food available to take what you need. And so we're not looking at trying to say, okay, my household doesn't make enough money, because there's a lot of people who make enough money, but things get in the way. Life gets in the way sometimes. And then the Family Food Helpline, which is that partnership between Vilas and Oneida County Human Services and Fork, we get calls from everywhere. And even outside of the two-county area where it's designed, but our people, they still help. They still help, whether you're from Park Falls or you're from Merrill or you're from Antigo, they still help. And there's no other way to get that help. So it's pretty cool.
And so Perry, the event is in June. So where can people go find out more information?
They can go to feedourruralkids.org. Okay. You go to feedourruralkids.org, and the paddle is on that page, and it takes you to a registration page. Everything is done online. It's very cool. And so you just sign up for the time you want to paddle, and come on and join us. Should be fun.
Okay, well, thank you. Thank you, Perry, so much. Coming up, we'll be talking about health, wellness, and new goals for this month right after this break.
Cool. Good job.